You're never going to believe this. 7 months later, I'm at the end of First Peter. For the last, 7 months probably, since April, May, June, July, August, September, October now, I have been moving us through the book of First Peter in these encouragement videos, and it has been for me a huge encouragement. It has helped me to steady my faith. It has helped me to gain perspective, understanding in the face of suffering and trials and tests. And it has encouraged me in my marriage. It's encouraged me as a dad. It's an amazing book of the Bible. I'm so thankful for First Peter. And here we are at the end. Get to the end of it, and I'm thinking about purpose. So without purpose, things become meaningless, right? And in books in the Bible, the author usually puts the purpose in their text somewhere. Peter puts it at the end. Here at the very end of the text, I'll read it. He says, "With the help of Silas, whom I regard as a faithful brother, I have written to you briefly with this twofold purpose. First, encouraging you, and second, testifying that this is the true grace of God." Twofold purpose. Number one, to encourage you, which I hope it has done. That's the point of these videos, is to encourage you. Peter has encouraged them. If you imagine the suffering that they were going through in this first century Christian life that they're trying to live, Peter has come alongside them to give them courage, to hold them up, to embrace them, to gird them up in their faith, to encourage them, and to testify that this is the true grace of God, that the circumstance that they're in, the events of the lives that they're living, that is where the grace of God is. The grace of God is not yet to come. The grace of God is not behind them. He has not left the building. He is right there present. That is where the true grace of God is. And then Peter says, stand fast in it. We don't use that term a lot today. Maybe we would use the term hang tight, hang in there. Okay, but that idea of standing fast is you're not advancing, you're not retreating, you're standing your ground steady right here in your faith. Stand fast in these two things, that what Peter's written is an encouragement, and all that which Peter has written is to reinforce the fact that the true grace of God is right there present with them. And then he has some greeting and stuff that he goes through. And then he closes with this statement. He says, "Peace to all of you who are in Christ." Now, you know what Peter has in mind when he says peace? He has shalom in mind. And do you know what we mean when we talk about shalom? What we mean is we talk about wholeness. So it's not just peace in the absence of war. It's where there's chaos, where the feelings of our lives feel fragmented and things just seem shattered and shards. What Peter has in mind here when he says peace to you is wholeness. So bringing together from the chaos, from the fragments, bringing together a whole. Catching the fact that God sees the breadth of what's going on. And so what we may think feels fragmented and shattered, God looks at it and says, no. It's all one piece and I've got this. Friends, be encouraged with what Peter has to share with us in his book. Be encouraged. Know that the true grace of God is right there present with you. And my encouragement, my statement to you would be peace. May the peace of Christ be with you. We love you. Take care.